Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow, 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 wow. What a quality session, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are ready to rumble here. Oh boy, welcome back to this beautiful esport league that we have here from Acoria Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Oi, I'm still a bit shaken from what I saw from Formula One today. I hope you guys are also, had a luck show coming from Formula One and the quality today. A bit dramatic, I must say, but. Whew. Sometimes out there, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are well and good as usual. Awesome and filled of fire as always. So, yeah, I hope you guys are ready for this because this is going to be one beautiful day that we have here at Acoria Gaming. This is, the first race, which would always be tier one. So, whoosh. Okay, I'm still like. Ooh, in a can't believe mode even now. As yeah, look, we saw some flames in Formula One today, real good flames, and yeah, interesting times out there. I must say, interesting times out there. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you guys back on this beautiful stream that we have right here from Acoria Gaming. And I hope you guys are ready for this because you need to make sure you are ready to rumble with your snacks and drinks. Nice and ready there, so you can stay glued to the screen as always. But let's have a look at what we're going to have right here. So today we have the Singapore track, which is the Singapore Grand Prix. Ooh, really feisty track that we have right here, ladies and gentlemen. As we can see right there, we do have two DRS zones, but this track is just full of 90-degree sharp turns, a concrete jungle of note. Any mistakes, you'll get punished. We might see a few DNFs that might happen during the race here today, but yeah. It's gonna be rough, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you guys are ready for this because I'm definitely ready for this, 100% ready. But yeah, so as the guys are just lining it up in the lobby, yeah, we'll just chill out here for a bit and have a look and sort out a few things in general. But I hope you guys are having a particularly beautiful a particularly beautiful day today. So I'm definitely having a wonderful day without a doubt, and it's definitely going to be one rock over day that we're going to have here today. So on the Singapore Grand Prix, we're going to have a short quali, which is always going to be an 18-minute quali followed by a 50-minute race. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is simulation damage. So, concrete jungle simulation damage, they don't go so well together. It usually ends up in a bit of tears there and there. And we do have dynamic weather, so let's hope it doesn't rain. It never does rain, but you'll never know. Things do happen. And let's hope it does never rain. So they do have full car setup capabilities, so they can set their cars up from the little nuts and bolts most probably, but the game doesn't allow that. But if that were the case, then I think these guys would have done it. Instead of putting a 13mm bolt, they would most probably put in like a 20mm bolt just to strengthen up a few things there and there. That's just that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So right, corner cutting rules super strict, and it's gonna be quite an insane one right here, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you guys are going to be ready. But we've had a few exciting races during the week on Wednesday. If you didn't catch that one, oof, boy, it was epic. And you can see right there, we do have our list of drivers who are starting to get all ready. So let me just give you a few names out there on the list. So we do have Mighty in the McLaren, followed by Brendan Pred in the Alpha, Jarvis rocking the Red Bull, and we have TJ rocking the AlphaTauri, and Bro Fire in the Haas, and we do have Marcus in the Williams. We haven't really seen Marcus really prove out to be quite a pacey driver out there. It looks like he's been on and off, not really having a great season so far, but hopefully things will, take a bit of a huge turn as time goes. But we do have Skekski as he is chilling in the McLaren, so him and Mighty will be teaming up. It's quite a feisty team. We've seen a few potential capabilities during Wednesday's race, and yeah, I feel like it's going to be quite an interesting one right here if these guys can get themselves right, as they just need to really stay out of trouble most of the time. And then we do have Sebi in the Mercedes AMG, and we do Macrostatic in the Ferrari, the Lion Lamb in Alpha. So he is actually joined up with Brendan Pred, so that's quite interesting. Two fast drivers in the same team. This should prove to be a formidable team, but currently not really when it comes to points, they're not really winning, but they are out there in the top 3 positions. Then we do have Macrostatic in the Ferrari, Ladmine in the Renault, Moss in the Racing Point, Zeal in the Ferrari, Williams taken by our one and only Marco Ferri, who still leads even now. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready for this, because I'm definitely ready, and I'm going to enjoy this race as we have this beautiful Singapore Grand Prix right here. So yeah, let us get nice and ready to rumble. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the Singapore Grand Prix. Night skies, beautiful stars out there. Definitely beautiful temperatures we also do have, as we do have the drivers right here. They're about to start their quali session, and it's definitely going to be a time of our lives that we're going to be experiencing right here. Already having a few drivers deciding to start out with a set of medium compound tires for now. So we do have Brendan Pred mediums, Mighty mediums, Jarvis mediums, Marco Ferri mediums, Macrostatic mediums. Oh gee whiz, more and more drivers are just shooting out there for a set of medium compound tires. This is looking real good out here, ladies and gentlemen. But let's actually get on board right here. We do have Brandon Pred, who's one of the first drivers to pop out of the pits. And he is rocking his AlphaTauri with a set of medium compound tires. Right now he's on his out lap, just the lap where we get all them tires nice and toasty, shaking and baking it all the way, just to really get a lot of good temperature out there into those tires. But let's hope things will work out well for these guys. As you can see right there, we do have Wolf who's just joined us. Currently things are looking real great for these guys. They've got 14 drivers on the grid today, and definitely it's going to be exciting, because as you can see right here, this track is full of twists and turns. You can see to take and overtake around this track will be really tight. Usually a lot of guys tend to dive bomb into that previous corner right there, but here if you get the right exits out of the corner, you do manage to get a real good straight line speed headed down towards this almost a 90-degree right hander, just taking it nice and tightly, going out a little bit wide towards the exit right there to keep it together. Then you go through the chicanes coming up right here, just really hitting those apexes quite well so far. As you can see right there, we do have the beautiful blood moon, you could say. It looks a little blood moonish, or should I say orange moon or yellow moon. Alright, so yeah, currently on board right here with Brendan Pred as he starts his quali lap. Carrying out a lot of speed out of that last corner. Takes the first corner right here, the first left-hander and just really clips that apex nice. It goes in super deep. Doesn't invalidate though, so he's kept it quite nicely going. Right, goes out wide to open up the right, and it's a really nice medium speed right. And if you get it right, you might be able to really get into the fourth gear and almost go flat out. And now he approaches this slow left, and just cruises in there. Jeez, this young man is definitely knocking those apexes nicely there, hitting that racing line wall, just shifts on to fourth gear, keeping everything together, no wheel spinner whatsoever. It really opens up the corners quite well, Brendan Pred out here. So it looks like Marco Ferri will be having a bit of a rough time today as we take the slow left-hander now. Question is, did he do a good enough time to get out of that left-hander? I'll just see. It looks like he carried out a lot of speed, keeps it similar, the same, no issues going into that corner. It looks so nice and feisty. Right, so here we are, goes in quite deep into that. Interesting that it doesn't invalidate his lap going in that deep into that apex, but so far it looks like this is a man who actually knows how far he can push the game. Look at how wide he goes out of the corner. They're carrying out a lot of speed now, just flips the gear down and then back up again to keep it nice and flat out, and it does a 135.8. currently. That's our provisional pole right there, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we got Marcus there taking a 36.8 there, and then we got provisional pole for Mighty right there, just going 4/10 faster than Brendan Pred. Brendan Pred is going to have to push out a little bit more to get his times right there. So let's get on board of Sadie right. Will he be able to get this McLaren all the way, pardon me, not McLaren, Mercedes all the way up into the top 3 positions as the times are rolling, and you can see the Ferrari just slipping into 3rd place position right there with a 136.8. That's only 100th of a second's difference between the Ferrari of Microstatic and the AlphaTauri driver of the Lion Lamb. Oh, not AlphaTauri, jeez. Wow, it's Alpha. It's Alpha right there, just rocking it out. Just 500th of a second's difference between those 2 drivers, but that's quite interesting that these drivers are setting those times of mediums. I have a feeling that the Lion Lamb is going to produce a stunning time that's going to come up just now. Let's see how he manages right now. He might have had a bit of a terrible quali lap on the previous one, but he's still going for it right now. He's pushing as hard as he can now, gets back onto the power nice and early. And there we go, DRS wide open, back straight, rocking it up, get into the braking zone right there, just almost clips the apex, just keeps it going a little bit wide towards the exit there, looking real good so far, nice and smooth going through. Opens up the corner by going a little bit further closer to the concrete barrier on the left there. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as he now rocks through the last few corners. Will he be able to get... it was in quite deep. That's interesting. It didn't invalidate. I think it's going to go straight into the pits. I think it did invalidate that lap. And here we go. We do have Zio popping himself and relegating his teammate right there into 4th place position, as Zio takes that 3rd place position of a set of soft compound tires, a 136.1. That's quite interesting. That it looks like the set of mediums would be the tires to go onto, but it looks like Zio is still rocking out there, trying to go again for another lap. Hopefully he'll be able to set a faster time this time. Doesn't get a purple on first sector, or is he just going to go back into the pits? We'll never know. And let's see how this is going to rock out for this young man right here. Invalidates that time. Oi, this young man needs to behave himself. He's really trashing those soft compound tires. It's not worth trashing them. Let's go, Wolf. Yes, let's go. Alright, so let's rock it up and have a look and see who else is yet to show us some mysterious magic. Right here, we do have Marco Ferri, done a 137.4 of a set of medium compound tires. He's still on the mediums. I don't know if he does have enough ERS to carry on all enough fuel, but it does have DRS, keeps it nice and smooth going out of the exit. Would have went out a little bit faster, but you'll never know. Sometimes these times do look, well, not times, but sometimes the drivers do look slow, but they just rock it out there with a real good time. So let's see if Marco Ferrer will be able to redeem himself. He's already done 2 laps of those medium compound tires. Let's rock it out there. Let's see. Come on, Marco Ferrer. Do it. You can do it, young man. You can get back up there. Oh, clips in and has a bit of a terrible entry towards the next corner and goes straight into the pits. What an interesting... Oh, I'm really good there. I'm really good there, right there. Wolf, are you good on that side? Are you having a like a time to say out there, Wolf? Right, so we have a few. Oh, there we go. Brofire goes out of the pits, and we can see right now we do have Jarvis is yet to set his time. So Brofire, Jarvis, and TJ yet to set their times right here, as you can see. Jarvis just making a bit of way for some of the drivers going through. He's gonna try and use a little bit of a slipstream from TJ, which is a bit of a sneaky move if he does do that, but it looks like he just doesn't. But yeah, so let's see how this is gonna rock out for this young man right here. Will he be able to get this right? Will he get himself into the top 3 positions? And so far we're looking at it, and looks like the medium compound tires are doing it. Ooh, Sebi just rocking a 3rd place position there. Nice sneaky right through there with that set of soft compound tires. That's real good coming from Sebi. Real good. Nice and smooth there. Real happy about what you've done right there. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, you let me know who's your favorite driver today that you're supporting, and which driver is gonna win today's race. As you can see right now, Mighty is proving to be quite a handful in the previous few races we've had. He's showing a lot of potential. Yeah, look, it's quite interesting. Hopefully, you know, the conditions are right for George tomorrow when the race starts. It's unfortunate that Landon Norris is out of it. For now, you'll most probably have to start from the pits when he does get his car back up and going again. But you know what, it is what it is. But I'm actually quite impressed with Danny Rick just getting himself up there into P4 and managing to be you know, close to the podium positions. But we see right here, ladies and gentlemen, Jarvis just really wrecking the times out here, doing a real good job. Gets out of the exit right there, goes underneath the tunnel, just whoo, that looked really close on our side right there on that apex, that first entry apex onto the left, and that looked awesome. But yeah, look, Wolf, it's been epic right there. But yeah, for those who are out here, just remember, ladies and gentlemen, share the link out there, share the link. Bring more support to our drivers. Oof, geez, Jarvis really wrecked that one out there, and he done a number on it. It does a 135.6. Gets himself a 2nd place position now. Question is Brofire, is he going to be able to do something? Oh, looks like we might have a disconnection there for Mighty. But let's see how everybody else is looking right now. So we have run about 6 minutes to go, and we do have our current provisional pole leader, which is Mighty. So it's quite interesting. He's managed to beat people who are rolling on a soft compound tire. This young man has got some sort of skill for those medium compound tires. It might be that his car setup is well set up for the mediums, and he's really getting great times out of that. But Mighty currently has provisional pole. Jarvis 2nd place, Brendan Pratt 3rd place, Sebi 4th place, Zeal 5th place. I'm sure Zeal is going to go out there and have a look at what he can see once more again, as he's now actually out on a medium set of tires. And now we do have TJ taking that 6th place position, splitting the 2 Ferraris of Zeal and Microstatic. Microstatic in 7th place position, Alpha taking that 8th place position. 9th place, Marcus. 10th place, Ladmine. 11th place, Michael Ferree. We wonder what's going on, but he's actually gone out there with a set of brand new soft compound tires. He's definitely going to try do something with those tires. And we do have Skekski right there in 12th place position. Moss, 7th place position. Oh, pardon me. 7th place position. Moss seeing his, like, it's like Moss 7 and I'm thinking 7th place position for Moss. Yeah, well, he might actually shock us, and he's still currently in his outlap, so he might actually do something and get 7th place position. So hopefully that's a bit of luck for him when I've said that. We do have Moss in 12th place. Oh, Mighty disqualified from the session. Okay. Yeah, yep, Skekski definitely does need some points. Ah, there we go. Michael Ferree rocking himself up there into the top 3 positions. Takes the 3rd place position for 135.7, just a 10th behind Jarvis. And then we do have Profile in 13th place. So we've now just lost Mighty, who has been disqualified from the session. This is not looking real good at all for Mighty, but he does have that race pace that he needs to blow himself through the racing field, but hopefully it'll be enough to get into top 3 at the end of the race. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, as we are out here, if you've just joined us, I would like to say welcome to Acoria Gaming, and just remember to like and subscribe, because you will not want to miss out on the awesome action that we'll be getting today, as we are seeing that we do have Zero Rider in 5th place position. Oh, Muswali's just running to try and get back into the pit, or pushing out for another lap. Oh no, doesn't go straight into the pits. Wouldn't be wise if it went out for another lap. But anyway, so as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, just do not forget to like and subscribe, because you're gonna get awesome, hectic action. And you are now watching Tier 1 on a Singapore track, so you know what that means. You know it's gonna be just action-packed, relentless overtakes and relentless speed going down through the turns, almost like 90-degree turns, because this track, whoever was building this track was just, he literally sat there with a 90-degree ruler kind of set up, and he's like, okay, cool, corner here, corner here, corner here. But hey, you know what, it is a street circuit, so you'll never know. But y'all, just remember, we're out here supporting the drivers. Just make sure you share the link out there to everybody else, so they can come support the driver that you are supporting here, ladies and gentlemen. And we can see right here, the Lion Lamb is definitely a man on fire. I got no idea what happened to Mighty. He got disqualified. I was not in his car. He joined back onto the session. He was at provisional pole, and he joined back onto the session, and then I think he went out of the pits and then got disqualified. So he might have done something that's quite illegal. Hopefully one of the drivers out there will be able to let us know. Ooh, the Lion Lamb gets himself into the 4th place position there for 135.9. This track is quite tricky if your setup is not set right, and looks like he might still push. Oh no, he's not really. It's not really going for a push. It's just saving up on some energy right there. Oh man, sorry about that, man. Oh, that's rough, Mighty. That's rough. We'll give it another try once again. Don't worry, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Oh boy, yeah, look, that's how the game is like. I don't know if we can do anything about that, but hopefully, we can discuss a few other things out here, maybe. But yeah, that's rough. That is unfortunate for you, young man, for that to happen to you. It's a little bit unfortunate, but hopefully things will work out well. Yeah, man. Look, Mighty, I'm sure we can do something. No, definitely. He's gonna, you know what, Mighty will have a real good pace out there. Hyperium. So I'm sure he's gonna be good. He's gonna be rocking out there. He's a good driver, so I'm sure he can get things right for himself. I know the game was a little bit unfair on that. Definitely do not agree with what the game has done. But yeah, just make sure you got a really good strategy and get things right. So yeah, let's rock out there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's rock out there. So for our current viewers, just remember, please do press the like button right there, because oh, this is interesting. Zeal has gone out and he's decided to, we had a purple in the middle sector and he just ruined it by cutting in a little bit too deep on that apex there. Oh boy, it looks like we might be getting a lot of guys out here. I do not know. Rob Schneider. Dude, Zio. I think Microstatic, you need to have a chat with your teammates. And because the thing is, if he's done that, that's probably going to cost you guys a bit of penalties during the race. He needs to back off the bit there and keep it off the apexes a little bit there. Oh boy. You can do it. You can do it, King. Mighty, you can do it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is now going to be our starting grid with Marco Free. Oh, whoa, Marco Free snuck one out there while I was looking at the chat. So Marco Free will be taking lead of the session, well, of the race to say, followed by Sebi out of nowhere comes rocking it out there. Brendan Pred being relegated all the way to 3rd place position, and then followed by Jarvis 4th place. 5th place is the Lion Lamb. In 6th place we do have Zeal, actually, and then splits between the two. Well, right in between the two alphas, it is TJ, and then we do have Microstatic in 8th place position. 9th place position taken by Skekski. 10th place, Skekski better keep that 9th position. We need those points. Marcus taking 10th place position. Then we've got Mars 11th, Ladmine 13th, 12th, 13th taken by Profire, and then we do have, unfortunately, for King at 14th place. Yeah, look, it is, and also, like, besides the track being so, like, aggressive, it's, on the game itself side, actually, I feel like on the track limits on this track, somebody was like, I don't know, just maybe snorting some cool drink or something, like snorting McDonald's, ice cream, when he was setting up the track limits on this game, because some of the track limits are a little bit ridiculous. Yes. You should have just said it's Adam Sandler. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we are about to start the race, here we go. We're ready to rock and rumble as they now launch off the line. You can see a lot of drivers. It just, got Jarvis just tumbling down the field right there. Side by side going into the first corner. The Alpha, contacted Ferrari and the Alpha right there. Oh, that's going to be quite rough. I wonder which Ferrari that got hit there. It looks like it's Zero, but you do see some drivers going side by side as they head down towards the 3rd corner. Fourth corner to say, and almost having a bit of contact there is the Williams of of Marcus there, but we do see the two Ferraris almost going side by side. Oh, actually they did go side by side, and Zeal just letting his teammate by, and oh, this is quite interesting right here. We don't know who to go with right here, so hopefully Marcus Static will be able to keep the defense going, but then we do see, oh, a bit of a tag right there from Marcus once again. So Zeal and Marcus have been having a bit of a wheel-to-wheel combat going on there, just tagging each other, and it looks like Zeal is just, oh, Zeal's just really tumbling down the field. It's not looking great, but it does look like Sebi has had a really good getaway from the rest of the guys. As you can see, Brendan Pratt has moved up a position. Marco Ferri, unfortunately, not been able to get a good start, has lost 2 positions, but we do have TJ up here rocking it out. It's quite epic right here, ladies and gentlemen, as everybody else is close to each other. We're trying to follow the action right here as they go through underneath the bridge. It looks like every driver is just waiting for the next driver to make a mistake, but we do see a move right here. Mighty making a move on Mars. Oh, unfortunately never got to see that, and Sebi taking the fastest up, and we do see, oh, we do have a McLaren that just spun out, and we have the Red Bull and the Alpha going straight into the pits. Skekski spun out. Oh, that is just so unfortunate for the young man right there, as he's now just going on. So far he did not receive any damage, but we do have 3 cars going straight into the pits. And let's get back and see if we can spot some more epic battles that might happen right here. As you can see right there, Mighty is now found himself in 7th place position, but we can see Ladmine is chilling here in 9th place position, getting himself ever so slightly closer. But Mighty's quite an aggressive driver right now, just really driving aggressively, trying to make up places on the initial start of the race, while everybody else has been quite cautious to avoid having any damage. This driver is the one guy who's gonna just take it to the limit. He's gonna risk it all just to make all the places up before everybody settles down into a place. Oh, we can see he really wants to get there. Marcus trying to keep the car on the racing line, staying in that line will keep that defense going between him and Mighty. Mighty just really shifting down the gears there, as you can hear him, and oof. It looks like, oh, Marcus having a bit of a shaky moment coming out of the corner. So far it looks okay. Marcus might be able to fend off Mighty for a bit right here, but we do see Ladman has actually lost the position to Moss this time, and we can see Ladman just crosses through and cuts the apex nice and deep. And let's see how this is gonna work out. And oh, Mighty almost getting himself really close. Oh, we do have a DNF. Virtual safety car. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh boy, that is not good. Zeal has DNF'd. Oh, I must say, ladies and gentlemen, this track does not forgive anyone for making mistakes. It's a concrete jungle out there. If anyone makes a mistake, it's dunzos for you. Now, question is, who's gonna get the drive-through penalty? Okay, right, so let's see how this is gonna work out now as the guys are rolling through. Will we be getting... Oh, what in the world am I doing? Right, trying to work around with my details right here. So, will Marcus be able to fend off Mighty? Mighty really wants to make that position, but Marcus is now getting himself really closer to Microstatic. Microstatic seems to be losing out on a little bit of pace right there, but we do have the Line Lamb who's also putting a little bit of pressure on Moss, but not good enough pressure. But let's have a look and see now throughout the field. We can see Mighty is getting himself and keeping the car really close to Marcus's gearbox, and through all the corners it looks like it might work out well for Mighty at the very end, because we do see that Marcus will have to pit a little bit early, so he does have better pace than Marcus. Mighty does have better pace than Marcus, but now let's see how this is going to work out. As in now, go to the pit straight, side by side. Marcus uses that ERS wide open. Oh boy, it looks like Mighty had a real good exit and managed to stay away from, pardon me, Marcus had a real good exit and managed to stay away from Marcus, but now we're looking real good right here now. Marcus is going to be on another chase once again. Oh, having to back off through the corner, loses out on the exit speed. Marcus will have to stay out once again in front of Mighty. Mighty is trying to look and see if we can make a move, but we do see Brendan Pratt. Oh, Brendan Pratt is getting himself nice and close to, oh boy, this is getting really close now. We're going to have a nice DRS train happening right here. You can see Mighty's just had a bit of a glitchy moment there, and Mars is going to get DRS, which will make it really hard for Landmine to make it. Oh yes, BTS, Peter. Let's go for Lion. The Lion Lamb definitely is going to rock it out there. Nah, you can do it. Ah, come on, Wolf, come on. Alright, so, side by side action between Marcus. Oh, yeah, Mighty almost going straight into the wall there. Oh, a bit of a switcheroo into the corner. I was looking at the chance there for a moment there and missed out on that action a little bit, but he managed to have a look at it on the. Oh, okay, that's quite interesting. Looks like Marcus did complete the move, and then now the game is just glitching around about. So it looks like Marcus will. He completed a move, but then the switcheroo did not really happen. Okay, well, Mighty has been sent out, and it looks like Mighty has done a good job at taking that position away from Marcus. So, oh boy, yeah, there are two cars. You can see the Racing Point of Moss there trying to take a sneak peek at Marcus for a moment there. He wants to get that position, but now the Racing Point has a bit of pressure from the Reynolds of Landmine. Oh, side by side into the fourth corner. Landmine completes the move, just slips his car in, keeps it nice and tight into the medium speed corner, but it looks like Masters ran out of ERS now. This is great for Landmine. He's got DRS, doesn't need to use that ERS to keep away from Marcus goes out wide, and Mars is just gonna have to chill out for a bit, maybe regenerate some ERS and hope for the best right now. But we do see Landmine just rocking it out. He wants to make a move, but we do see also TJ right behind Marco Ferri. TJ starting to put a bit of pressure on Marco Ferri. Marco Ferri is rocking a set of soft compound tires. It should be faster, but we've seen during the quali session that the medium compound tire is the tire to be on, the tire that will go really, really fast. Yes, you can do it. Alright, so let's see how this is going to rock out between these two drivers right here. As, Mighty just disconnects. Oh boy, that's going to be quite painful now. We're having a switcheroo moment between the Haas and the Racing Point. The Haas just tries to go through. The Haas of Profire is now getting himself back into action, almost getting his wing clipped right there as Mars switches over onto the racing line. Oh, there's so much action, and then we see more action between TJ and Marco Ferri. TJ runs out a little bit wide down the exit, and now Marco Ferri is going side by side with TJ going down the pit straight now. Will Marco Ferri be able to take the position back? Takes the inside line on the first entry now. TJ keeps the inside line on the second one. Oh, jeez, and TJ crosses it, just cuts across, gets a better exit, and TJ takes that second place position without any problems or whatsoever, but he did have to fight hard for it. And this is really interesting now. We have Marco Ferri now back into DRS. He's gonna come onto it, and here we go now. Ooh, TJ managed to keep Marco Ferri away. It looks like TJ is gonna be sitting on that ERS for a bit there, just to keep Marco Ferri away, as Marco Ferri definitely wants his position back. It looks like the harder set of tires on this track is the set to go for. So far as you can see, the race pace is quite insane coming from the drivers, and it looks like the softs are actually suffering a lot when it comes to tire pressures. Oof, that's a bit of a tricky one right there. As you can see, Microstatic took a nice, like a late braking, got himself really close to Marco Ferri now. Marco Ferri will have to fight a little bit for this one now. And we can see now, we still have this, the three guys now, just Mars, Landmine, and Mighty up in front. Mighty has managed to move up the field quite well, no big issues. He's had a terrible start during the quali after he got disqualified by the game, but you know what? He's doing a real good job to climb up this grid. and the only thing that could really give him a bonus trick would be a safety car, but I don't think we'll be seeing a safety car anytime soon, as we had only a virtual safety car. And here we go, we got the switcheroo, Marco Furi going straight into the pit, and then hopefully now the only thing that Microstatic needs to do is to really push hard, pump out a really few good laps of the medium compound tires, and hopefully he'll be able to get himself in a good position to undercut Marco Furi. And we can see right here, Marco Furi will slot himself into 8th place position, and it gets, ooh, that's quite interesting, as goes into 9th as Sebi manages to get him to get Marco Furi on that straight while he was in the pits. All right, so this is looking real good right now. The drivers are now just spaced out a little bit more, getting a little bit of a break from a bit of pressure, but I know these guys are always feeling the pressure. Maybe they might lose a few tenths there and there, but it will be quite an insane race to see that's coming up right here, because you can see now Microstatic is getting himself really close to TJ. TJ seems to be struggling a little bit on pace. Microstatic is pushing as hard as he can on these few out laps to make sure that when he does go into the pit, he'll be able to undercut Marco Furi, but now Microstatic getting himself, there we go, 1-4 now. Ooh, he's getting in there, he's hammering down at Ferrari, getting it to go. He wants to carry the team for the Ferrari, and let's see how this is going to work out for this young man right here as he cruises through towards the last corner. Ooh, interesting that TJ goes for an heavy pit of the medium compound tire. Now that's quite interesting, or maybe that TJ maybe have a bit of a, oh, most probably I have a feeling TJ is gonna go for another set of mediums. Yes, I had to just feel that. I had a feeling he'll go for another set of mediums. So what it does is he'll solidify his position against him and Marco Furi, because then he'll be up in front. It looks like, there we go, TJ now managing to just go out of the pits just before Marco Furi hits that first corner. But now TJ is under a lot of pressure right now. Marco Furi's got his tires nice and fired up. So Marco Furi gets onto that ERS, tries to get close to TJ so he can get within DRS detection zone, and he managed to get it. Now DRS should be able to help him out if Marco Furi can complete a move on TJ right now. Oh, this is going to spell a little bit of disaster on the chase for TJ once more again as the battle continues between these two guys. Mighty's now gotten himself really close to Microstatic, but now this battle between TJ and Marco Furi, it will continue. But now, will TJ be able to make a move on Marco Furi? I want to go to the battle that's coming up right here between Microstatic and Mighty. Mighty has been hammering those tires and is trying his best to make up positions as time goes. And you can see right there, almost going into the barriers of the bridge right there. So it looks like it's going to look it looks like this fight is not going to be such a great defense fight for Microstatic. As you can see, Mighty's got a lot of pace so far. Microstatic really managed. Whoa, okay, wow, we're seeing things there. Mighty's car is really giving us a bit of a go for our money right here on our eyes and glitching all the time. But let's see now, will the move be able to be completed right now? We can see Sebi right behind Profire. This battle has been going for a bit also. And you can see right here now, Sebi getting a real good exit. Goes side by side with Profire. Profire has done 8 laps on those soft compound tires. He needs to change those tires. Now Sebi's got it in DRS, manages to pull away from Profire. Profire can only just take the slipstream with him, and that's going to be quite rough. But now we do have Marco Furi right here. TJ now should have enough baked up tires to now get the hammer down now. Question is Marco Furi going to be able to take on TJ's pace? Seems like TJ's got a little bit of better racing pace than Marco Furi, besides Marco Furi being able to just do quick hot lappers. Let's see now how this is going to work out for these two guys here. Right, so here we go now. The Mercedes of Sebi now. He wants to get his hands on the position on Master's position right there. So Master's got an eighth lap old tire, while Sebi's just got a brand spanking new set of tires, only 2 laps old. Now we should be able to get himself in a nice position to make a move on Moss. But now Moss just really needs to try to defend his position here. If Moss does not defend his position, this could spell a little bit of disaster for him. Or if he does know that Sebi's a little faster than him, he must just let him up in front, and he just follows him right behind with a bit of that DRS and slipstreaming on the straights. There we go. Move completed for Sebi. Sebi managed to do that nice and cleanly without any issues right there. So that's looking real great for the young man as he's rocking himself all the way up into the field. He's now at 5th place position. Will he be able to get a bit of a better position when he comes out of the pits? He's now pushing those tires all the way, most probably up to lap 12, most probably 12-14. If I take those mediums to 12-14, get a set of hard compound tires, get them all nice and racy, then we're good to go. Or is he gonna go for a 2-stop away? He goes for a set of 2 mediums and a set of 1 soft. Maybe that could be the idea right now. But we do see TJ is still up in front of Marco Ferri, but now he's got a guy up in front of him, which is Profire. Profire is now on a set of soft compound tires, really old compound tires. Oh, there we go now. Come on, TJ. If you manage to make a move on Profire right now. Oh, not close enough for a dive. If you manage to make a move on Profire, this means that it would spell disaster for Marco Ferri. But Profire is in the husk. He's trying to keep those soft compound tires alive. He's taking them a bit of a gamble there, taking those tires all the way up to the 9th lap. He can most probably do 11 laps on the soft compound tires, but his laps are not looking great on pace so far. But let's see how this is going to work out for the young man right here. Now going through towards the start finish. Will TJ be able to get a good exit? Oh, just no, unfortunately. It's such a pity, because now we do see Marco Ferri just having great angle coming from the game right here. I wish I could keep myself for a bit. Looks really good. And here we go now, another great angle, seeing these drivers really close now, going towards the second straight with DRS now. Oh, there we go. TJ in the AlphaTauri now takes the position away from Profire now, but then Marco Ferri has managed to also slip through. The only thing that TJ Mossoli was hoping for is Marco Ferri to be held back a little bit by Profire with those old soft compound tires. Now TJ now has to get his foot back onto the gas once again to try and keep himself away from Marco Ferri. So this battle is gonna go on for a long time. Acrostatic, one of the first few drivers who's gotten a penalty. Mighty also has a penalty. Mighty is finding himself in the top 3 positions right now. Will he be able to keep the pace going by the time he goes out of the pits? Will he be able to make sure that he stays in the top 3 positions right there? But now let's see how this is gonna go now. It's a little bit cracked. Right, so the battle continues between these 2 drivers right there. I was just checking out the chat right there, and I can see that the guys out having a bit of fun there. It's a little bit tense to say on the seat. I'm right here, just quite amped up. I'm not really sure where to move off to. We do see Microstatic finally goes into the pits, deciding to just pit right now. This is quite interesting. So Profire will be able to go for a set of medium compound tires, or go straight for a set of softs. Now, question is, which tire set will give him the right pace? Right, so let's have a look. Looks like Profire has gone for a set of medium compound tires. That's real good for him right there. Now let's have a look what's happening right here. So now it looks like Moss is now right in between the battle of TJ and Marco Ferri. TJ has managed to make a move on Moss, and it looks like everything is looking great now for this young battle going on here now. DRS wide open for Marco Ferri. Marco Ferri takes a position, makes quick work of Moss. Now, will Moss be able to get himself up there now? Here we go now. We do have Moss pushing as hard as he can to try and maybe get himself back up into it, but his tires are quite old. And Brendan Pregg goes out for a set of hard compound tires. And let's see where he'll slot back into. The only thing he's going to be hoping for is that he doesn't slot back in. Microstatic is not close enough. I'm sure he was Microstatic was hoping that you have enough pace to slot back into the right position for himself, but we do see that Mighty will be taking those medium compound tires all the way to 18 laps most probably, because I feel like that will be the maximum you can take those tires. But now let's get going now. Let's see how this is going to rock out, ladies and gentlemen, as we now on board with Brendan Pregg. Let's have a look and see how these tires are coping so far. Yes, they are cold. You'll be doing a little bit of skiing a bit there, but looks like this man has got everything right. He's got his racing lines right, no big issues going through the corners. So looks like the harder set of tires is the tires to go for here, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so as we're now on the 13th lap, we have Mighty, who's pushed all the way from the bottom of the field, which is last place position, and now finds himself in a nice, decent place right there in pole position. Now, will he be able to get himself into a position where he can go into the pits before to stay out in the top 3 position? That's something we're gonna have to wait and see, because we do see Landmine is definitely dropping in pace. Let's actually have a look at this to lead us. So if Brendan Pregg manages to keep his pace, he'll be able to still take that pole position away from Mighty when Mighty does pit. So, that's going to be real good for him right there. But let's see right here. We do have our race leader right here. Mighty just coping quite well with the medium compound tires. 13 laps on those set of tires. So definitely they can go a whole lot, bit of a long way to say. But we do have Landmine in second place position, still yet to pit so far. And we have Sebi, who's pitted, and he's on a set of medium compound tires, 7 laps old right now. He pitted around about the similar time which you would pit for a set of soft compound tires. He did start off a set of softs. I don't know, I would assume that maybe he's had a bit of a wiggle with the barriers, and most probably pitted for a set of mediums once more again. It would be quite useless to destroy a set of mediums and for a short period of time and then just go out again and go for another set of mediums. But let's have a look and see how this is rocking out for the next driver, which is Brendan Pregg. He's chilling out there with the set of soft compound. We've got a battle that's coming up here between Sebi and Landmine. Landmine just getting himself close here and getting himself into a bit of a tingle right here. Sebi wants to be making a move right here. He's got more lively tires than Landmine. Landmine is going to try to defend, puts his car in the middle of the track. He's going to decide that he wants to take the first inside corner, manages it nicely. Sebi goes out. Jeez, I thought Sebi went out wide, but then Sebi managed to take that position away from Landmine quite easily. It looks like Landmine decided that he's not going to participate in trying to fight for that position so far. So this is going to be one interesting rocky moment out there, ladies and gentlemen. But let's see how this is going to rock out for these guys. And now we do have Landmine right behind Sebi. Sebi's just rocking some real good pace so far. Now we've got Brendan Pregg on the hard compound tires, and Well, that's going to be so unfortunate for Mighty if he doesn't pull a bit of a bit of a better pace than he does have right now. He's not going to be able to get away with pitting and staying into that pole position. Hopefully things will work out well for this young man. Let's have a look and see now to the leader. Oh, easy peasy move right there. Skekski getting a 3-second penalty for track limits. Oof. That's going to be quite damaging at the end of the race, as Skekski needs to get some points this season. Ooh, that one going really close to the barrier right there. I must say, that looked a little bit too close for comfort, but we do see Mighty goes into the pit, tumbles down. Oof. Oh, that's going to be an interesting one right there now. How long, how many places will Mighty lose? Quite a lot. Does drop down into the middle of the grid though. He's got enough pace to make up for it, so he'll be able to get himself up there into the top position, I'm sure. So now we do have Microstatic just following right behind. Doesn't get DRS for the straight right here, so I don't know if Microstatic will be able to get himself up in front of Mighty. But then we do have Marco Fury back up, again into the top 5 position, and the battle between him and TJ has kind of stayed a little bit stagnant. Not much action happening between the two guys, and we do. Oh, Marcus retires. Oof. I wonder what happened right there for Marcus. Marcus has retired. We're trying to have a look and see Marcus's car, what has happened. He must have hit the corner hard. Oh, he definitely did hit that corner hard. Oh, didn't get that exit right. No safety car whatsoever. This game is relentlessly not giving anybody a chance or an opportunity to have a bit of a breather moment here, as you see right there, Marcus is out of the race as he DNFs, hitting the wall. Definitely not something that we're looking for this young man. Right, so Sebi now just pitted, and let's have a look and see how many pits this young man has done. So this is his second pit stop. Decided now to go for a set of hard compound tires, used the mediums for a bit, which means that he had real good pace on the mediums. He wanted to just extend out and have a bit of a longer stint with the mediums a little bit there by going for another set. So now he's switched over to the hard compound tire. Hopefully he'll have a real good time out there with the hard compound tires. But now we do have this beautiful race that's gonna this beautiful battle that's gonna actually unfold right here, ladies and gentlemen, as we see that Marco Fury has gotten himself really close to Mighty. Mighty's managed to make a move on Marco Fury. Oh, Ladman just lost the move to Brofire. Ladman is on the slower set of tires. Unfortunately, did not defend quite well. We're losing out on so much action right here as we try to switch over to these guys. These guys are a little bit unpredictable right there as action happens left, right, and center, trying to stay with the guys, but things just happen randomly. Oh, looks like there's that medium set of tires is doing Profire quite a good job right there, as he's now managing to pull away from the line Lamb now. But now here we go, we got TJ right on top of Ladman there. Oof, that's a little bit of an interesting one there. So now we've got Mighty in the hard compound tires, TJ medium, Ladman is on the mediums now. Ladman needs to still pit is taking those medium compound tires all the way to most probably 18 laps. But now TJ defends. What kind of defense is that coming from TJ? That looked a little bit dangerous right there, as we can see Mighty managing to get a real good exit there. TJ just makes a move on to Mighty's line and blocks off. That's quite a dangerous move right there, but you know what, this is racing, and that's what makes it so exciting right here, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see how this is going to rock out for the two guys here. We're going to see Mighty go out for another move once again, as we see these two drivers are trying to desperately go past Ledman. Ledman is keeping them busy, backing themselves. Backing them right behind each other. Ooh, you do see that the Ferrari of Microstatic now is going to be able to make a move. Oh, loses a little. Had a bit of a touch of the barrier there. You would say would have lost a bit of wind there, but it looks like he managed to keep the car nice and clean. And well done to Microstatic there, making a move on Marco Ferri. But now let's see the battle between the three drivers up here. This is going to be a beautiful race that we're going to see here, ladies and gentlemen. As now the guys are now going towards the start finish. Who's going to get a good exit? TJ now didn't get a good exit. Now Mighty managed to get a good exit. Mighty trying to use that ERS. Is going to go for a dive. Just goes side by side into the first corner, and TJ manages to slip away. And here we go now, back at it again. Mighty staying really close to TJ. Mighty really wants to make a move, and TJ is running out of ERS. Mighty's now right there. Oh, Mighty just loses out on the exit this time around, and we can see Landman. Ooh, that's side by side. TJ taking a risk there. Goes side by side of Landman. Almost had a three-way move going on between the drivers right there. We can see, whoa, Mighty goes in nice and deep. Keeps it nice and clean there. Doesn't get any penalties. Keeps a bit of space there for Ladman. Ladman losing out a little bit on positionings right there. Oh, damn. Oh, Ladman loses a position to Microstatic. Microstatic getting himself into the action. He definitely wants to get into the action of the top three positions. Oh, Microstatic is just so unfortunate what has happened. But this battle between these drivers right here, between TJ and Mighty. Mighty is trying to make an overtake, but TJ just keeps refusing more and more to allow Mighty to move on. But TJ is defending hard of those sets of medium compound tires. That set will be a bit of a problem for him in the long run. But the more TJ battles with Mighty, the more distance that the race leader takes. Brandon Pritt just managing to pull away from the guys more and more. Now let's go at it again now. Mighty didn't get a good exit right there. Looks like the last sector looked really great for TJ. Alright, so here we go now. The battle is back at it again now. Second DRS zone. Whoa, Mighty be able to make a move. Ooh, there we go. Side by side now. As headed down towards the next corner. Mighty takes that inside line, keeps it nice and tight, takes that exit nicely. Now we've got Microstatic, who's also going to want to be part of this whole entire move right here as he goes on. Oof. Marcus, man. Marcus, come on. Rookie mistake locking up. I must say, it does happen randomly. It's not really a rookie mistake, but it does happen randomly, Marcus. But hopefully things will work out well, young man. But here we go now, ladies and gentlemen. We've got another battle brewing right here again. Will TJ be able to fend off the Ferrari of Microstatic? Microstatic has done 7 laps. TJ, 11 laps on the mediums. So this is going to be interesting. Both drivers have good pace when you compare the two of them. But now, will Microstatic be able to make TJ make a bit of a mistake and puts a lot of pressure on TJ to just deviate from his current racing line? There we go. A bit of a look to see if TJ will make a move, and so far it looks like TJ will not be flinching at all. Both drivers have similar amount of ERS now. Oh, TJ goes straight into the pits. So TJ has decided to make this a 3-stopper. Oh no, pardon me, 2-stopper, 3-stopper, wow. Right, so we've got 10 more laps to go. TJ is most probably going to come out of a set of softs, which he just did right now. And Michael Ferry also just pitted, goes out for a set of softs most probably. So now hopefully they'll be pushing to try and catch up to the rest of the other drivers. Now question is, will Mighty be able to close out the gap if he does manage to do so? And we see that Microstatic should be able to take those medium compound tires all the way to the end. The Ferrari will finally be able to get onto the podium finish this time around. And hopefully we're hoping for the best for this Ferrari driver. But we can see Marco Ferrari is just losing out in positions right there. But now we do have Bro Fire now catching up to TJ after TJ has went into the pits. Now will TJ be able to light those soft compound tires quick enough? But we just got to note that, ladies and gentlemen, the soft set of tires did not seem to be the fastest set during the quali session. So hopefully that soft set will be able to get things rolling for these guys. Right, so we've got Ladman now, 20 laps in with a set of medium compound tires. Is Ladman going to decide he's going to pit? Or he wants to carry on? Oh boy, no ways. No ways. So Ladman is choosing positioning over a set of soft set, over another set of tires actually. So he's done 21 laps now of those sets of medium compound tires. I don't think they should be going for 21 laps, but it looks like the young man is pushing to go for more. Oh boy, this is going to be quite interesting here, ladies and gentlemen. I have a feeling we might be seeing a bit of an interesting thing here. This young man is pushing the limits of those tires. Not a tiny bit of understeer whatsoever with such old tires. I would be crying by now if I had those old tires like that. That would be destroying my arms trying to keep the car under control. He's really short shifting to make sure. Oh, Michael Ferry gets a 3-second penalty. Oh, that's most probably exceeding track limits right there. But I would, you can see right there, ladies and gentlemen, Ladman is just short shifting the car all the time, trying to make sure that he doesn't spin up the tires too much on the rear, and just avoiding to put up a lot of pressure on those tires through the corners, it looks. Hopefully he's going to be doing so. Let's have a look and see how he does on this high-speed corner and the last corner of this track. Will he be able to keep those tires fired up? Oh, there we go. Decides to go straight into the pits. Oh, he's going to be rolling down. He's definitely going to tumble down the thingy, the times. But oh, TJ now managed to get himself into 4th place position. Gets the fastest lap right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look and see. So that was a 1:38.1. Yes, see, that is a interesting lap right there, young man. Well done on that. But we do have Ladman who can is possibly also looking at taking that fastest lap and to risk it out of those set of with that set of medium compound tires for so long. It's quite interesting how he could have done that. I would have cried with those tires. I would have just went straight into the pits a little bit earlier. But definitely looks like the one stopper has worked for these guys out here. If you look at it, as they've well, besides for Sebi, who's decided to go for a 2-stopper, but the one stopper has definitely worked quite well. Strategy done nicely. Now question is Mighty able to pick up a little bit more pace to try catch up to Brendan Pred, or is Brendan Pred just on a league of his own, keeping Mighty away. Mighty was leading the quali session, got disqualified towards the end of the quali session by the game. But you know what? He's done a fantastic, phenomenal job as he moved up all the way, he crafted through the field, moved up all the way to second place position. Now I think it will be a well-deserved second place for this young man. Oh, this is gonna look really good right here. So we do see Landmine starting to catch up to the Lion Lamb. The Lion Lamb is struggling a little bit with those hard compound tires now. As you can see, the time between them is just below a second. So here we go. Now we're gonna be seeing a bit of a nice move coming from Landmine right here, as I'm sure his supporters will be super happy to see this move happen between Lion Lamb and Landmine. And let's see now through towards the straight, no fight or whatsoever. But now we do have Marco Ferri with a fresh set of medium compound tires also pushing. He wants to make up some positions after going into the pits. And there we go, move completed for Michael Furry without any hassle or whatsoever. And the Lion Lamb will just have to, keep moving on with that set of hard compound tires. He cannot fight back, as he will not have the right pace with those tires. But we do see that the chase is on. As we can see, Marco Ferri is actually slowly getting himself closer and closer to Landmine. Landmine doesn't have the same pace as he did in the medium compound tires. Oh, this is going to be quite a painful job for Landmine that he's going to have right here. As you can see, Marco Ferri getting closer and closer on every corner. He's inching a whole lot closer, breaking in quite late, getting real good exits, nailing those apexes the whole entire time. Just cutting right through nicely through the corners and just nailing it. Just this quick gear down and back onto the power once more again. And there we go, the battle that's gonna happen right now. A bit of a lock up there on that third corner. Manages to still be okay. Oh, the Lion Lamb has decided to go pit. Most probably he's gonna go for a set of soft compound tires and maybe deny an extra point to the current fastest lap holder, which is, if I'm not mistaken, it was TJ actually. Yes, it is TJ. Right, so now the chase is on, and we can see now Ledman is caught up to Profire. Oh, quite interesting there. This young man is actually just cruising through the field, making sure that he's making good use of those soft compound tires. But we do see if Profire keeps Ledman waiting a bit longer than what he is doing right now, it might spell a little bit of a disaster right there for Ledman, as Marco Ferri is starting to catch up slowly but surely. Marco Ferri losing out a little bit there, coming out of the entry, going into the entry of the previous corner. Just, oh, there you go, gets himself a bit of late braking to get himself closer. But now we do have this battle that's going to be happening here between Profire and Ledman. Ledman getting himself closer, and we can see Marco Ferri just inching also. Ledman is getting a little bit impatient. Profire is holding up Ledman a bit there, and Ledman is most probably going to be hoping. There we go, side by side, pit straight. And there we go, move completed now. The only thing that Ledman can hope for is that Profire holds back Marco Ferri. Marco Ferri is come up a bit with pace, and we can see, oh, Ledman will not, whoa. It looks like Profire is not going to be getting any DRS, and this will be DRS for Marco Ferri as he gets himself closer and closer to Profire. Profire goes into the middle of the track, tries to defend his position, is now taking the inside line, and we can see Marco Ferri having to back off on the exit right there. Profire just done real good, excellent defending there coming from this young man. But let's see how this is going to rock out, as he is now being chased up once again. More pressure on Profire. Will he be able to get himself right in this middle sector As now we can see, Michael Ferrari getting himself closer now. The only thing that Michael Ferrari needs to do now is to get a good exit out of the slow corner. Gets back onto the throttle as soon as possible. Stays in third gear just to avoid any wheel spin. Gets back onto the ERS, and we can see right there, move side by side, going towards the next corner. Michael Ferrari manages to finish that move easily without too much of a hassle this time around. As we can see, Profire did not defend at all this time. So let's see now how this is working out for Leadmine. Leadmine has managed to pull a bit of a lead between him and Profire, 3-second lead, and this should secure him that 6th place position. Oh boy, as we can see right here, ladies and gentlemen, our race leader is just having a beautiful time up in front. No one bothering him. Already overlapped one driver. So everything is looking great for our race leader. Clean laps for him, no penalties. Mighty following him in 2nd place position. 16 seconds away. If he was not held up a bit there, he could have had a bit of more pace, but it looks like he's just accepted that 2nd place position. He's decided that he's not going to push any further more than what he's done right now. He's managed to come all the way from the back. Sebi right here, just rocking up in 3rd place position. Ooh, nice flick right there, just swinging around at the bridge. Nicely coming from Sebi, as he will be taking that 3rd position place. And then we've got TJ, who's been fighting tooth and nail with Michael Ferrari. Manages to push away from him as time went. And now he's got Microstatic right behind. Microstatic has done a real good job. Found himself in the top 3 positions. Had a bit of a few moments there and there. And now he's in 5th place. But he's done a real good job right there for the Ferrari team. And then we've got Leadmine, who's trying currently to push as hard as he can to now make amends to catch up to Microstatic, but it will be a little bit late. He's gonna hope that Microstatic has a bit of a oopsie moment to close up the gap between the two guys. And now we do have Michael Ferrari in 7th place position with a set of medium compound tires. He's now settled down in that position so far. He's not going to challenge Leadman. Leadman's got no penalties, and to try to take on a guy with no penalties while you got 6-second penalties would seem to be a ridiculous task to take on at this time. But you know what? Anything is possible, as always. Right, here we go. Profire taking 8th place position right there. This young man is just also came from the bottom of the field, managed to get himself into the point scoring position. And then we do have Jarvis right there. Tumbled down a bit in the beginning of the race, but he finds himself in 9th place position and closing off the points positions for now. It will be Moss. He's fought hard. He tried to keep everybody away from him, and he's now found himself in 10th place position, trying to defend against other drivers. It's really hard. The other drivers just really drove him really hard so far. And then we got the Lion Lamb. The Lion Lamb is actually this is going to be quite interesting. So the Lion Lamb can actually still do something right here. So he's got 2.3 seconds away from Moss. So if he can manage a few tricks up his sleeve, push those soft compound tires a little bit more, he'll be able to catch up because Moss is on a slower set of tires. So the Lion Lamb will be able to get a position for himself and get a point. But now we do have that brewing battle that's gonna come up between Microstatic and Leadmine. Leadmine's got clear sheet, as Microstatic has six penalties. So now actually let's have a look and see now. Let's get on board of Leadmine. Leadmine crosses through the first corner, just clips off that apex quite nicely. And now here we go, rocking out. He's been using the ERS quite a lot, and you can see Moss has also been using the ERS quite a lot, trying to keep away from the Lion Lamb. The Lion Lamb wants to get a position this time around to make sure that he gets a point for himself. So let's see how this is going to work out as we headed now through the last 2 laps to go. Will this be a great evening for the Lion Lamb after all the things that have happened? Will he be able to finish off at least in the points position? Now, rocking out in the Alpha, he is Lion Lamb. Oh boy, it's getting closer and closer. As you can see right there, the Lion Lamb is definitely pushing those soft combos. Oh, a bit of a tail happy car coming out of the corner right there. That's definitely cost him as the Lion Lamb was going out wide. Both drivers making a mistake. But now Moss has cost himself a position most probably now. The Lion Lamb is on the attack. He's only got a few laps on his tires, only 3 laps, so he should be able to still take Moss on the last lap. Now the Lion Lamb just really needs to line the car up nice and close to Moss's car's engine. Now here we go as Lion Lamb just carefully moves along the field. As you can see right there is we do have that's both drivers do not have any penalties, so the Lion Lamb is just playing it really safe, trying to stay away from getting any penalties. But you can see Moss is trying his utmost best to get away from the Lion Lamb, but the Lion Lamb is getting ever so slightly, really ruining his exit. He's keeping the corners nice and tight, but that's too tight for Brendan Pratt gets a 3-second penalty, but that will not affect him on his pole position right there. But here we go now. Lion Lamb getting himself really close now. Will we be seeing a move coming up? Come on, the Lion Lamb. Here we go. Moss is trying his utmost best of those hard compound tires now. As now Moss is cruising along. The first mini straight coming up towards that medium speed left, and as he cruises through, just lets go of the throttle. Oh, Skekski just taking a point away from TJ, taking the fastest lap there. So that means TJ won't be getting that extra point or whatsoever. But we can see right here, ladies and gentlemen, the Lion Lamb getting himself really close. A few more corners to go. This is going to be interesting. Who's going to make a mistake now? Moss makes a mistake of getting a penalty. Oh! Now the only thing the Lion Lamb needs to do is just be right behind Moss. Oh, Moss had that in the bag and just made a mistake, cut in a little bit too deep into the corner and got a penalty. Oh, that's going to be quite painful for Moss right there, ladies and gentlemen, as we headed now to the last lap of this beautiful race in Singapore. Tier 1 drivers just rocking it out here. Here we go now. Can Moss keep the Lion Lamb away from him? The Lion Lamb is right there within the 3-second penalty zone. Oh, it's going to be quite rough, but we do see Marco Farina has managed to catch up to Microstatic. Microstatic also has a 6-second penalty. This is another battle that's coming up, but then also to have Seti between Mighty and Seti. Oh boy, this is going to be quite tricky right here now. Will Mighty concede to this right here? Seti cannot make a move on Mighty unless Mighty makes a mistake. Will these guys make any mistakes coming through the last corner right here? As they now most probably will be able to keep those positions the same. But now we do have Marco Ferri also putting a bit of pressure on Microstatic. Microstatic staying away from Marco Ferri. Oh, this is going to be quite tight race going towards the end between the two drivers here. Oh, Skeksis gets a 3-second penalty now. Oh, they got to be quite careful, the two drivers. Microstatic and Marco Ferri need to be quite careful not to get any penalties on the last few laps. As you can see right there, Marco Ferri is trying to see if he can make any moves. A bit of a dive somewhere where he can. Oh, this is really tight there for him. Oh, he can't make any moves or whatsoever so far for Marco Ferri as he goes out. Oh, loses that back end. Oh, Marco Ferri manages to finish the race. Oh, DNFs. No. Crosses the finish line, but DNF'd. Oh, no. Pro Fire's going to take the 7th place. Oh, no. This means Martin's going to be able to keep his place. Oh, after the battle that he's kept up, he's going to be able to keep a place for himself. No ways. That finish is terrible. Marco Ferri. Oh, no. Oh, Mighty, well done to Mighty, managing to get driver of the day, slipping and slithering through the grid, the Holland Tower, from the bottom to the top, gets into the podium positions. Well done to Mighty. And the other drivers, which is Brandon Pratt and Sebi. Brandon Pratt taking pole position, followed by Mighty in second place, and then Sebi third place position. Sebi 412 also coming from the middle of the field, rocking all the way up. So this has been quite an interesting race. Brandon, oh my word, what has happened? Michael Faree, oh, that's going to be quite a painful one right there. DNFing right there, inches away from the finish line. Oh, yeah. That's going to be quite a painful one right there, ladies and gentlemen. But wow, that has been an epic race, without a doubt. Yo. Scary stuff, I must say. Scary stuff. Yeah, it was a really bad one in the last turn. Yassi. Oh, my word. It really did not need to do that. He should have just backed off. He should have just backed off the throttle. I would have backed off the throttle. But hey, you know what? I'm not the person in the seat with a lot of stress right there. So obviously everybody responds differently. But wow, ladies and gentlemen, those are your standings right there. What an epic race. Yo, I definitely enjoyed that race 100%. And I hope you guys did, because there's going to be another race coming up, which is tier 2. And it's definitely going to be an epic race. But whoa, guys, whoa. What an interesting finish right there, ladies and gentlemen. Yo. Close, quite close. I'm sure most of these drivers, yes, Ferrari master plan, but yes, but I'm not happy with what has happened to Zio right there. Had a real good start in the quali. Yeah, the curse is still with him, but at least for Microstatic, the curse is somewhat, well, pretty much gone actually. But that finish was insane, ladies and gentlemen. That was an insane finish right there. I can't believe it. I mean, you guys let me know. You guys let me know in the chat. Like, yo, that is epic. That's an epic finish. That was an epic finish right there. Yo, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat. I was definitely on the edge of my seat thinking, what's happening right here? But oh my word. Sure. Some epic stuff right there. Some great racing. Great racing from the guys in the tier 1 league. And definitely thank you guys for watching the stream, because that was epic stuff. Oh, I'm so a little bit disappointed there right there for Michael Faree, but you know what, things do happen. He will still be leading for a bit, but you can't throw away a race like that because he's leading. So but some scary stuff that we saw there at the end. People just really hanging on for DLI for positions, and that happening. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll be seeing you soon right now at 7:30 for the tier 2 race. So I hope you guys are ready for this, because there's going to be more action-packed times out there. Definitely. Yeah, the Williams was just not having a great race today. I mean, the Williams is like, they usually have real good racing. You know, they really do. They usually have real good racing. But I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, you know. It's quite a painful one day. It is quite painful. But you know what? It is what it is. You just, you know. I'm heartbroken. I'm also heartbroken there. I'm also heartbroken. I don't know what to say about the Williams. But that was rough. It was definitely rough. But ladies and gentlemen, I'll be rocking out here. Seeing you guys quite soon. And the tier 2 race coming up at 7:30. So hope you guys will have a bit of a moment just to go refill and restock on snacks and cool drinks, because you still want to stay glued to the screen when we do return. Yeah, some epic racing out here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, it is what it is, and we're definitely gonna enjoy it all the time. So I hope you guys take care, and we'll see you guys a little bit later. And just remember to like and subscribe as usual. Right, that'll be it from Rego, which is your host, me, and I'll see you guys later.